Hello, it's me, LOZA. Please like and subscribe. Anyway, I've been playing more ranked, but oh my god, it's been bad. I'm still in gold, so I freaking suck. But anyway, here's me probably losing, so get excited for that. Alright, you can see that I've opened a kind of shit hand, so I'm just going to go straight for the, oh, I just popped the mic then, I'm sorry. I'm going to go straight for a Dark Magician's play. Because at least the Soul Servant here gets to stack Magician Souls, which means I get to draw it, which means I get to activate it, which means I get to mill Dark Magician here, which is really nice. Plus, I'm sure you can see what I'm getting now. Soul Servant should give me a draw too. I didn't draw Circle, which would have been really nice. I have it next turn through Rod, but I'm quite happy to pass on Eternal Soul, Dark Magician. Eternal Soul, Village, and the Dark Magician. It's not Dark Magician. But yeah, hand's looking good too. Like, next turn the hand can go for Rod grabbing Soul Servant, Magician Soul sending my heart or something. We get to draw 3 at that point. Plus Dark Magicians is out, so that's really cool. Now you can see we have Village established against Drytron. I've been telling people this is the way to beat them. Well, I'm here to show you, no, it is not. Unfortunately, it's not enough, because their monsters are really good too. So you do need to have some sort of negate for their monsters, especially if it's this. So yeah, I was pretty devo. I didn't get like any draws off the Dark Magicians there or anything cool. He even orange lights the Dark Magician's effect, so absolute bullshit. I do say to people in the TCG, like, this card's both its effects will never really resolve. I do think that's true most of the time. If they're resolving on Master Duel, it's because it's freaking Master Duel. Unfortunately, he has the prep for the Ben 10, and you just really hate to freaking see it, guys. So, like, I'm going to hit fast forward. There's nothing more to say here. He's going to summon the wrong Herald. Lol, he's playing Perfection, not Ultimate, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. He can play any Herald he likes at this point, because we've just lost our entire board. Him having infinite negates just means, like, anything we do doesn't matter, so, like, we could have any... We drew Dark Magician for turn as well. How rude is that? We're versing, like, an infinite negate board, and our deck's like, I know what you need. You need a vanilla. There you go. Bro, give us a vanilla Kaiju, maybe. Kaiju would have been hot. I don't want to play Kaijus, though, because we're going to play first a lot. So, yeah, this is really unfortunate, and a reason why we do need back row and stuff like skill drain and whatnot. Unfortunately, we then lose to back row removal, which is what the Village is kind of there to counter, hopefully. We can kind of create a lock with Village and, like, skill drain, for example. But unfortunately, we're just going to slowly get beaten down. So drawing Nibiru here, absolutely useless. Like, he's already got his big negate out, and he's just going to keep summoning as much as he likes, so... Like, I don't really need to show you the rest of this replay. You can probably guess what's going to happen, but we'll keep it rolling just so people can see what happens. Wow, shocking. Nibiru got negated. I Nibiru'd him soon as the Herald left the field. Of course, he has Orange Light, but we already saw him search that, so we already knew that, for those who weren't keeping track of that. So anyway, I'm just literally still in this match just to check that he's playing access code and all that shit, but of course he is. We are going to get access coded for game along with the Drytron Meteornus. Maybe he doesn't even do it. No, I just scoop at this point. So yeah, starting off with a fat loss. I hate to see it. Hand looks pretty garbage. We're going to fast forward, see what I do with it. Magician Soul, send Dark Magician, summon itself, send Dark Burning, and Soul Servant to draw 2. Soul Servant draw an extra card. We find the Apprentice. Apprentice will discard to grab Dark Magician, which means we can Secrets here using the Souls and the Dark Magician in hand to make the Dark Magicians. Unfortunately, no more spells for us to play. Our opponent plays Heart of the Underdog and passes. So we're versing a kind of Exodia Ignite deck from what I can gather. So we're going to normal the Rod, grab the Salvation, which means we can trigger the free draw after we set the Eternal Soul. Of course, we've got Soul Servant as well. So, you know, draws all around. You'll love to see him. Monster Reborn coming in clutch here to summon Dark Magician. Celine going to do Celine things. Bring back Magician Soul. Send to draw. We're going to get the access code out. That means we can now target Celine, go up by 3k, and then use Banish Celine to kill their Ignite. Special out Ecclesia because we do have extra deck cards on the field. This confirms game for us. Actually, no, it didn't. We didn't need it. But, you know, it was just there in case. It's fine. Or did it confirm game? Oh, it did because of the Upstart. We played Upstart. So, Ecclesia did confirm game for us, sorry. Overall, nothing special there, like, that was just me versing a really bad deck, but I don't know, it's sometimes fun to just show the games where you just shit on people. It doesn't make me a better player, but you can just see that you gotta know the combos to do when either your opponent bricks or you're versus some random deck. This hand looks like absolute garbage. I'll be amazed if we pull anything off from this. So we're gonna stack with Soul Servant. What helps here? So I grab Salvation, I don't even use it, because like, what do I do? Oh yeah, I've seen the top 3. So my top 3 are like Nibiru, and something else. I think like, I can't remember. Oh wait, no, I would have just disrupted the order. I'm thinking of a different game. We'll get to that game later. Oh yeah, this guy's really bad at Cyber Dragon, by the way. We should never win this matchup playing first when we pass with nothing. They should OTK. They should OTK every time. This guy's playing like an anime Zane build. Oh yeah, I get scared of Nova, so I drop the punishment, because if Infinity comes out, like, I lose. Because he can then play spells, because he'll eat up my Ecclesia with Infinity. So even though hitting Nova with punishment's really bad, I have to do it anyway, and he gets Twin Burst out for free. But then he realizes Twin Burst can't out Ecclesia, so it's kind of good for us. I'm going to set Dark Burning Magic as a bluff, and I am going to imperm this, because this Cyber, like, he's playing Armored Cyber. I had to read this card. I don't even know what this card does, but it equips to Twin Burst, and then it lets him pop a card, like a face-up monster. So I was like, I can't let him pop Ecclesia, or he can play spells again, and he can kill me. So luckily we do get to the Circle Dark Magician play, which is going to get rid of his shit. And I'm going to go for Salvation here. I'm turning off Village for now. He's playing Cyber Network, so if you've noticed, I'm leaving that because now it's popping itself in the 3rd standby phase, and he can summon a whole bunch of dudes. But I knew he wouldn't have read his own card. It says he can't use the battle phase this turn, so this turn is essentially a free turn for me. Like, Cyber Dragon without a battle phase, like, hello, what are you doing? That deck is OTK.deck. If you play Cyber Dragons like this, like, you should probably go to school. Like, go and learn how math works. Cyber Dragon is an OTK deck, and if you play it this way, you're just wrong. I'm sorry. He's playing 2 of that card that I banished. I banished this weird thing. What's it called? Cyber Pharaohs. Never play this card. It's terrible. It lets you fusion summon, but like, it's bad. Just play better fusion cards, Copium. Play Overload Fusion with Anaconda. So anyway, this guy played one of these, and I circle banished it with Dark Magician with Eternal Soul. And he just summons, he searched and summoned another one. So people out here are wilding and playing shit ratios on shit cards. So what can you do? I'm going to summon a board of monsters he's going to squid. There's nothing more to say about this game other than Cyber Dragon play it bad. Cyber Dragon should beat us like every time there. Every time. That guy is just an absolute dingaloid. Like, go back to bots, buddy, and please do not play those weird-ass Cyber Dragon cards ever. Just play core, bro. Normal summon core. It's so simple. Wow. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause because you just saw me do something you'd never see me do. And no, this doesn't give you a valid reason to say play 3 Dark Magician. If I had a 3rd Dark Magician here, yeah, I could have just used that instead. It still doesn't excuse it, guys. It doesn't excuse it. So what I'm doing here is, I have both Dark Magicians in my hand. I literally activated Soul Servant to put one from my hand on top of the deck. I've never used this effect before, guys. I've never used Soul Servant to put cards from hand on top of deck. Ever. I don't think it should ever happen. This is the one time, the one and only it will ever happen. I put a Dark Magician from my hand on top of my deck. Now, why would I do that? Well, I have Magician Souls in my hand, and I need to summon Dark Magician because I have Bond in my hand too, and that is probably the best play I can do turn 1. I can set up Dark Magician Girl with Dark Burning Magic. So that is what I'm going for. Unfortunately, I have to go a really roundabout way to get there, but I get a draw 2 off Soul Servant in the end, and that might fix everything. So let's see how it plays out. So I just literally went -2 to start my turn. I'm then going to Magician Souls, summon out Dark Magician. I'm negging so hard at this point. But we are going to play that bond between teacher and student and not get ashed, so you love to see it. Out comes DMG, out comes Dark Burning. Banish the Soul Servant, pray to draw. We draw Rod, absolutely amazing draw. Rod is going to add us Salvation. Salvation, of course, is going to grab Eternal Soul. So that is really good for us. And we drew Dogmatic Punishment, which is really nice. We still don't have Elder Entity Natis, though I should be crafting it next. But I also want Max Seed, so I'll probably go for that first. We are going to link Rod into Artemis, and then I go, you know what, screw it. We're already losing this game. We got Salvation, Eternal Soul. Let's go for Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. And here he is, in all his glory. So you do have Punishment to back this up, even if they do disrupt the Eternal Soul Salvation stuff. So anyway, he is going to summon a level 8 and another level 8. So I assume he's playing some rank 8 turbo deck, to which I'm going to Punishment one of them, and I'm also going to chain the Eternal Soul. So the reason for doing this is, I can get Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl out on the field now. So if he plays one more extender, I can just flip the Dark Burning Magic. You can see I have set here and wipe his whole field. Unfortunately, that's going to be enough for him. So he didn't have the extender, but if he did, we did have a play for that too. So yeah, we got lucky and we versed another just really random deck on ladder. So not much to say other than play better decks. I don't know. People tell me gold is hard, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, this is the caliber of half of gold players. Wow, this hand is terrible. Let's hit fast forward. I'm pretty sure I remember this game. Look, there's just like no engine. This is the no engine game. Yeah, I play Salvation as a bait, and he literally negates it. So, well, you know, MST does negate Salvation, so it checks out. Reverse an Eldlich. Skill Drain does nothing. Imperm does nothing. Eternal Soul's got no DM. Like, this is the worst outcome ever. We just don't have anything. And we draw Upstart. I'm like, cool, Upstart, Magical. Like, what is this? We're drawing all our techs. All our hand traps, all our techs. Finally, Magician Souls. Let's go. Here goes Skill Drain. I'm like, sure, that's fine. Actually, it's not, because we wanted to get draws off Magician Souls. So, unfortunately, we're kind of boned here. He's going to go for the Conk effect here as well. Conquistador. He's going to come out and pop the Eternal Soul. Meaning our board is wiped and we are kind of screwed. Oh yeah, that card gets the locker card, so it locked our Skill Drain. We don't care about that. I'm going to play Magicalized because I'm literally, I have nothing to do. This game is over. I'm just going to play Magicalized, hit something, and play Village, and pray that that's something. It's not. It's really not. And he has the Lord in hand, of course. Sends the Dark Magician. I'm scooping it up. That is another thing that sucks against Eldlich. All the hand traps we have to play because we lose the combo decks do nothing to Eldlich. Maxi and Ash are like the exceptions. So I'm trying to just craft 3 Maxi. I only have 1 still, which sucks. But I will get 3 soon. This hand's pretty cracked. I can't wait to see what happens here. So Rod's probably going to grab Soul Servant. Cool. Apprentice will discard that and go for the Dark Magician. Secrets will probably fuse with Raw. No, it's going to fuse with Apprentice, because I want to make Artemis and recycle Rod, which is kind of fair. So we are going to see me getting an additional draw of Soul Servant there. Eventually? Yeah, no, we already did. So the opponent has normal summon Beautiful Princess and activated its effect. And I didn't get to chain to it for some reason. I would have loved to chain Skill Drain. But it's fine. I think it does it on summon anyway. Yeah, it banishes for cost. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It banishes for cost. So it's absolutely fine. But I just want to draw here. And obviously I got Skill Drain to back it up, so this is really good. I want to trigger my draw before my Skill Drain gets flipped, you know, because otherwise then I don't get what I want. Now what's cool here is I can stack Eternal Soul and then set it. So that is exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to add Rod back as well. So I'm going to tribute Artemis, add Rod back. Now my Eternal Soul is going to be set, and I can flip it this turn, which is absolutely nutty. There's no circle up, which sucks, but cool. I got Skill Drain, it's fine. Double Rod in the hand, but what can you do? Monster Reborn's really nice, though. So we've got the extenders, and unfortunately, he doesn't have an extender. So in this case, we are going to flop out that Eternal Soul Dark Magician. We draw Bond for turn. We're absolutely cracked. So Bond is going to give us DMG and the field wipe. We are going to banish to draw 2. There's our 1 of Maxi. You love to see it. Circle comes down, which is nice because we can't use Rod Effect under Skill Drain. We were hoping for Magician Souls, but this works out too. We are going to banish, and that is a Torrential Tribute, which is very unfortunate, but you also notice we have the Eternal Soul up, so we're only actually going to lose 1 monster. We haven't normaled Rod yet, so I am going to normal Rod. No effect, but he's just going to surrender. So we'll take it. We'll take the victory. Water XZ can be a scary deck, just not against Skill Drain. Alright, this hand looks surprisingly like our last hand, but we're definitely not versing Water XZ. We're versing a Synchro deck. Luckily, I've got the Imperm for this card. If you guys haven't read this card is nuts. Junk Speeder says, if this card is Synchro Summon, special summon as many Synchron Tuners as possible with different levels from your deck in defense. What the actual crap? Like, you could just summon 5 cards off this. So I don't know much about the speeders or junk and like the Yusei cards, but it feels like this is a good card to hand trap. So of course I'm going to do that because I drew the Imperm. So naturally he sets and passes, and we love to see that. So we search with Rod. We're going to grab Secrets. We're going to go for the discard. What did we discard? I missed that. We discarded the Dark Burning Magic. Very fair. If we want it again, we can grab it with Soul Servant, so it's not really relevant. the Dark Magicians is going to come out once again, and we are going to play Upstart, which will net us a double draw here, and it's really cool because we drew into Soul Servant, which is huge, and we got the Village, so we're going to go for that Eternal Soul off the Soul Servant there, which is pretty nice. We're going to link Rod into Artemis, set Imperm in the column of his spell trap, and we're just going to hit him for a little bit. So if this card's ever relevant, we've got the Imperm to just turn it off, hopefully. Junk, Synchron is going to come out here. We are going to hit it with the Imperm. He's not going to chain this back row, so must be trash. And I'm pretty sure that is a scooping moment. Alright, that's all I got to show you for today, guys. But stick around. There's going to be plenty more coming up to the channel. Hopefully, I'll be hitting Platinum soon as well. But thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to be making heaps of Dark Magician, Master Duel, and TCG content. If you're keen on any of that, hit me the hell up. But till next time, play your refs at 3. I guess in Master Duel you can't. So, play your Soul Servants at 3? I don't know. Anyway, have a good night.